Hey guys, so today I am back in my car. I hope this doesn't really bother too many people, but I'm working with what I have right now. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about music and how big of an influence in my life music it plays, and I think how powerful music can be for other people as well. So for those of you that may not know, I don't think too many people know this even in my personal life, but I'm very interested in music, and I also am just heavily involved in music. If I'm not, anytime I'm alone, I'm probably listening to music. And typically I listen to more of indie/alternative music because that tends to be stuff that really resonates with me. But I also love other artists all throughout the spectrum, and I listen to different things at different times, or if I'm just feeling in the mood for certain things. But I guess my baseline or my like regular stuff is more of like the indie alternative kind of genre. So that being said, I'm not entirely sure when I really got into music. It was probably when I was little, like around 5 years old, 6 years old. And I've always been really, like, singing is actually a huge part of my life as well. And that's something that I really don't talk about either. I typically will sing, just like, I guess a lot of people do this, is like singing in the car or whatever. But if I'm alone, like if I know that other people aren't going to hear me, I'll sing in my room or my house. And I've made many recordings of me singing different songs on my phone that nobody's ever heard. And I don't know if I have those recordings anymore because of the thing that happened to my phone where it just like blacked out and I had to get a new one. Hopefully I still have those recordings. But either way, it is something I would consider a hobby that I'm interested in. And it ties into listening to music because I feel like I can go even further when I sing and relate to the songs even further. I don't know if that makes sense. And this may kind of be an INFJ/extroverted feeling thing. Obviously, all different personalities are interested in music, but for me, it's kind of to the point that I use music to express emotions that I don't understand myself, or I'm not able to articulate. Because oftentimes, as an extroverted feeler, it's hard for me to understand in the moment how I feel about something or what I feel. And when I listen to music, it brings out those emotions, and I'm able to kind of compartmentalize how I'm feeling. Whereas I think introverted feelers are a lot more, they're able to tap into those emotions a lot easier than someone that prefers extroverted feeling more. So that being said, I have such a close relationship with music, and there's certain artists that I know extremely well. I mean, not like I don't know them in their personal life or something like that, but like I have listened to all of their songs. I listened to some of the albums that these people or bands put out on repeat. For example, one of my favorite artists, well, band, is Bon Iver, and specifically the For Emma forever ago album. I don't know if I talked about this in my other video about music, but that's a really, I can listen to that music, to that CD, I mean not CD, what am I, where am I? Like, I don't listen to CDs anymore, but I can listen to that album on repeat, and I've listened to it so many times because I just resonate so much with the things that he's talking about and the struggles that he's faced. And there's other songs or artists that I don't so much relate to all of the stuff they're talking about in my personal life. For example, I'm a huge fan of Kendrick Lamar, and another album that I've listened to so many times I can't even count on repeat or whatever, just like whenever I'm in the car, is the Damn album by Kendrick Lamar. And there's certain songs, for example, like Duckworth or Lust, that it's not necessarily that I've been in his shoes or whoever he's talking about shoes, yet I use it as almost like, and I think other people do this too, but I visualize different things and going back to things that I more so relate to. For example, Lisa Mitchell is another person that I absolutely love artist-wise, and her song, I've talked about this in my other video, but Coin Laundry, I always have a very vivid picture of myself sitting on top of a washer or dryer or whatever. Just like, if you watch the music video, you'll kind of understand what I mean. There's a part in the music video where she's sitting on top of a washer or dryer, and I always, since I first saw that video and heard that song, I visualized myself with who I assume to be my future husband, and I can't really make out what he looks like. All I know is that we're sitting on top of the washer dryers, whatever they are, and I'm like looking over at him and he's kind of looking over at me, and someone takes the picture and I caption it, "Can I be the girl that you met in the Coin Laundry?" And that's really cheesy, really whatever, but I've done that with so many different songs. They've inspired me, even with photos, taking photos. I kind of have a song in mind sometimes before taking a photo, and whether I write in the description what that song, I mean basically the lyrics to the song or a lyric from the song, I oftentimes have kind of an idea. I don't know. This sounds really weird, but hopefully not too weird. I think going back to this, I heal a lot while listening to music, and that's kind of my coping mechanism for many things. I don't really have too many vices. Like, I drink alcohol, but very rarely, and I don't have to. I could go the rest of my life without drinking alcohol and I would be completely fine. But every once in a while, like if I'm out with someone, I'll have like a drink or something. So that's never been an issue. I've never done any drugs besides, I guess, alcohol or like caffeine, if you consider, I mean it is a drug, but yeah, it's not like other things. So I never turned to any of those things, and I didn't turn to, like, let's say, other seemingly like negative behaviors, maybe kind of jumping in and out of relationships and stuff. I never have really done that, or I guess messing around with people. That's never been a thing. What I've always done is I've tried to deal with my emotions head on. And this oftentimes means that I have to be alone, because I don't really do well having someone ask me what's wrong. It actually makes me feel worse. Or maybe not worse, like it's not anything about them, but it makes me want to cry when someone asks me what's wrong. So I've always effectively dealt with what I was feeling or whatever by myself, and just really trying to pinpoint those emotions. And it is nice to talk to people, and there are times when I really think it is beneficial to talk with people, but for me, and maybe other INFJs or other types can relate to this, but just like sitting there and trying to work it out with myself. And I use music as kind of a support, or again as like my coping mechanism to get me through certain times in my life, because I find that certain artists are able to articulate things verbally that I'm not able to articulate, or maybe I don't understand about myself in that given time. But yeah, I hope that you were able to get something out of this, and one day I'll have a better setup, hopefully sooner than later. I have a lot of ideas, and if you guys have any more ideas, I will talk about more typology related videos. I can even tomorrow maybe make a video about a certain type. So if you have any requests for videos, just write me a comment down below. I always look at those requests, and there's things that I've kind of archived, or kind of I have like a list of different things I want to shoot a video about. And it's funny because both this video and my previous video about I don't want to be an afterthought, both of these videos, I guess I was thinking about I don't want to be an afterthought, kind of that video for like 2 weeks. Like it was a fluttering thought that I wanted to talk about that, but it wasn't so long, whereas I have a long list of things that I've been wanting to do for even years. And then today I just decided, I think it was either last night or this morning, that I wanted to make this video. So this wasn't really something that I was thinking about, at least in the forefront of my mind. So that being said, let me know what you think. And again, if you have any requests or suggestions, let me know. And also, just to kind of address, I haven't replied to a lot of the comments yet on the last video, but when I was talking about like becoming an afterthought, I am not trying to say that that really happens to me that often. I've had it happen before, but it doesn't really happen to me. I've just more so witnessed so many people becoming an afterthought, and I think I have, like I said, unintentionally done that to people in the past. So I know a lot of my videos, whoa, that was really shaky. I know a lot of my videos may seem like I'm, I don't know, upset or like whatever. I'm sorry that like it comes across that way. I'm still trying to work through like becoming comfortable with the camera, but all in all, just to kind of do a short update on my life, I'm doing really well. And like I said, I am dating, but I don't think that will last too long. I would like to like find someone that I really connect with, but if I don't, then I'm probably just gonna kind of stop with the dating thing, because I don't really like, it's not like I need to be in a relationship or something like that. I just moved here and I want to meet new people and I would love it if I did meet someone that I could connect with, but I'm not gonna push it, and I'm not gonna do anything that I'm uncomfortable with. And as far as my jobs go, I don't know if I said this, but I'm working at a local coffee shop pretty close by to where I live, and I'm also working at another company that's more of a career, well, it is a career kind of job, and I am working quite a bit, but I really enjoy it, and I love my coworkers at both of the jobs, and I'm just trying to, like I said, meet new people and kind of get more adjusted to the new area that I live in and do some fun things along the way. But a main priority and something that I just, even though it was just a week since I've last posted, before I did my previous interview, I guess 2 videos ago, I felt such an urge to get back on YouTube, but like I said, I just felt like I couldn't, like actually physically, because of my job situation right now, or work schedule, or, and it's not even my work schedule, more like my living situation. When I move into my new place, hopefully sooner than later, I'm going to have, I think I'm gonna have to get some lights, or like a ring light or something to put in my room or wherever I end up shooting, so that I can consistently post videos, because I don't want to post me and the kitchen at this place that I am right now and have it look dark, because that's when it would be, I would be able to post, would be kind of at night. So bear with me. I know that this video is kind of becoming a little rambly at the end, so if you've already checked out, I don't blame you. And I love you guys, and thank you so much for wishing me happy birthday. I'm just now getting to those comments. That's another thing. I want to be able to always reply to your comments, or at least interact. So yeah, have a good day, and I will see you in my next video.